Hi, good morning. Welcome to Christy's Stampin' Spot. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to Christy's Stampin' Spot. I am trying to post my videos again on YouTube, so if you're watching this on the replay on my YouTube channel, thank you for joining us. Make sure you like and subscribe, and my Facebook viewers to share my video. It would be awesome. Okay, so today we're going to make a card with the Peaceful Noel set, and we're going to use the lovely Highland Heather and show you guys how to use this set to make a pretty birthday card that's not so you can use this set for more than just Christmas. So the holiday catalog is ending. January 2nd is the last day you guys can get anything from this catalog, and that unfortunately includes the Peaceful Noel. Now it does come in a bundle that has this lovely sprig punch, which I love. It is so fantastic for using it to build stuff. I just love it. And that's going to be staying for a while, but unfortunately the Peaceful Noel set is going away. So if that's something that you guys might want to get, you need to get on my online store and get that soon, because January 2nd is the last day. Now there is a bunch of discounts left. If you go on to the website, you can see under the year-end closeouts there's a discount. Make sure you click that and check the discounts out. Those are more retiring holiday favorites, and then the holiday favorites that are on discounted. And then of course we have our clearance rack, which has a slew of awesome stuff on there still. And one of the things that I was really excited to see that had made it back onto the clearance rack was the Sweet Soiree suite. And I don't know if you guys remember it was from the 2018 Occasions catalog, and oh my gosh, I just love these papers. Now the stamp set and the framelits are still available in the annual catalog, but the papers, and I think the gable box and the scattered sequence dynamic textured impressions folder is still available in the annual catalog. But the embellishments and the specialty designer paper is not, but it is now currently on the clearance rack. So definitely go and check those out. It's so gorgeous. They make such adorable, and I think even the Ready Shreddy is on there too. So that's pretty cool. So they make awesome birthday cards. So pretty, so pretty. And I just love this DSP, as it's a specialty DSP, so it has the silver accents. Oh, it's so pretty. I just absolutely adore that DSP. I have a little bit of that left, but it's so awesome. So definitely go on and check out what's on the clearance rack, because that stuff goes really quickly. And like I said, you have till only the 2nd of January to order the holiday catalogs, because on January 3rd you guys can see the Occasions catalog. We'll be able to show images from inside the catalog and celebrations, which is really exciting. And what also is coming up in on January 3rd is Celebrations has the new the best time to join, and one of the perks in option 2 is this gorgeous craft and carry bag that fits so much stuff. What I love is that it's big enough to put my Stampin' Trimmer in, but you can only get this, so demonstrators can still get it in the United States until the 2nd of January, but starting January 3rd, the only way you can get your hands on this bag is to join Stampin' Up! So if you're interested in joining the Stampin' Lovelies team, my team, then definitely leave a comment and I'll get you information, or you can check out all the information on my website at christystampinspot.com. Okay, and then if you don't have a catalog and would like one, leave a comment and I will definitely get one out to you. Okay, so let's get started. Let me move my catalogs out of the way. So like I said, we're going to make this really cute birthday card. So one of the things I love about the Peaceful Noel stamp set is that it has like these watercolor images and the outlines. And I don't know if you can tell on this stamp that you don't have to be perfect and get them inside. Actually, it looks better. Like I did a couple that were completely perfect in the lines, and it just wasn't as pretty as when it's a little bit outside of the line, so I actually purposely started giving them shadows. It's a little bit of a hot mess of a set, and I love that about it. It's fantastic. Now again, you can do this with if you do it in like Merlot and the shaded spruce to do Christmas, it's such a gorgeous. But I'm going to show you guys how to use your stamp sets to get them, your sentiments, to have them go longer, and to make this really pretty birthday card. It's very springy, even though this looks like it's a Christmas set. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to use Very Vanilla as our base, and the base is, you know, we get the 8.5 by 11. I cut it at 5.5, and then you fold it using your bone folder, or you can score it at 4.25 to make our Very Vanilla card base. And then I'm going to use the Highland Heather to make our layer, and the layer is at 5.25 by 4 1/8. So it's just down a little bit, as you can see. Okay, so first I'm going to start with making this lovely outside. And so what I've done is I've cut down my Very Vanilla piece, and I've cut it down to 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and we're going to actually stamp on it horizontally because we make the card this way. Okay, so I'm actually going to use 4 different colors today. My classic stamp pads. Alright, so now I'm going to sit down and see how this goes. Okay, so I do love this set. Okay, make sure I'm showing it. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use this as a guide. And I actually had cut out one of these so I'll know. So this isn't the one that we're going to use. I'll show you how we're going to use the one that we use. But so just so you know that that's the size inside there. So we want to make sure that all of our foliage comes out around it. Okay, so this is the lined. So I'm going to start with my Highland Heather. Okay, and I'm going to start it in the corner. So I'm going to put that one in the corner. And you can hear my daughter is home. She's outside on her scooter. She's checking out to see how her snow dragon has fared. We got snow. We had snow for like 3 days in a row, which is really uncommon for Arizona. Usually if we get snow, it's gone by noon. We had like full 3 days. Like, it was so much snow. My daughter had such a great time. It was so pretty watching it from inside. But she was brave and went outside. Okay, so then I've switched to the inside of whatever this little fun thing is. Okay, I don't want to put my head underneath. And then I'm gonna go a little bit out. Okay, so you can line it up and you can get it pretty perfect because it's the clear. And then I'm actually going a second generation out. And I'm just moving this around so I don't get my head as much, hopefully, into the screen. So I'm just doing a little bit, so it's a little bit off, so you can see a little bit of a shadow. Okay, so I'm going to use those as my kind of my guidelines. So, as you can see, this is kind of where I'm going to have it poked out, right? So there we go. So now I've kind of created a little guideline for my wreath foliage. Okay, so clean my stamp. I just absolutely love that I cut my chamois down. It fits right here. It's so awesome. Okay, so next I'm going to use this piece, which is the outline of this one beautiful leaf foliage. Oh, this is it has so many lovely foliage pieces. Okay, so I'm going to close this up, and this one I'm going to use is the Pear Pizzazz, which I really like. It's like a nice, soft, subtle. Okay, so I'm just going to make a bunch of these. I'm just kind of randomly putting them. Now, this set is also one that's pretty awesome if you want to go ahead and make a really structured wreath with your Stamparatus. It's really pretty. Let's see, I want to get another one maybe right there. And like I said, I'm kind of going over all the others because it's a little bit of a hot mess, which I love about this set. Actually, it's my favorite part about the set. Okay, so clean that off. Now I'm going to do the inside. as you can see that it's that. Let me just pull it up. Okay, so you can also get these right in, and that's like the beauty of a, see, it looks really pretty in, but I really like it to be a little bit shadowed. So you can get it in there nice, and then I shadow it just a little bit. So if you miss up a little bit, it's okay. Especially this set is so nice about that. And like I said, I really like it. So just go out a little bit and give it a little bit of a shadow. It kind of gives it feel of a little bit more fullness. I really like this. Oh no! Nanny, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn the sound off. I did that. I turned it off of my video. I've turned it off. I made a little ding. Okay, where was I? Oh, right here. So, anyway, so do you guys all have really huge plans? I am very much a homebody. We are going to watch movies, although I got a PlayStation 4 for Christmas. My PlayStation 3 finally gave up the ghost, sadly, and we are probably going to play SingStar, which I haven't had out in a really long time. This one needs a little bit more, I think. Let's see if I can get it right. Which I love. Do you guys play any games? I'm not one that plays like video games, but I do love SingStar. It's quite fun. So we probably will get that out. Okay. So, and I guess if you have a bunch of blocks, this is good, but I love this little block and the bee one, and I don't have a ton. I should probably get some more. Okay, so now I'm going to use the garden green, and I'm using this kind of really wide, swishy, it's watercolor. But this one I'm gonna actually, because it's garden green and it's a little darker, I'm going to stamp off and add it to my background. Isn't that pretty? I just absolutely love. Looks so pretty. And I did not get to use this set as much as I was hoping to. I love it. It is so, the watercolor makes it, because of the watercolor, just makes it so versatile. Like I said, I love that you don't have to have it exactly in. I think it actually looks better. See, look at how that's coming together. Woo! It's so pretty. I love it. Okay, let's add a little bit more shading. I just like it in the background. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, there you go. Now, I'm going to go back to the Highland Heather and use these 3 little dots. Now there's 2 different sets of 3 little dots. There's like the ones that have the outline and then the watercolor inside. I'm actually using the watercolor inside one. And I'm going to just randomly add some of these dots on here for extra color. I absolutely love. Okay, let's see. How does that look? Do I need some more? Oh, I need some more over here. I got something right there on my... I just love. So, pretty, pretty, pretty. Let's see. How does that look? Oh, maybe we should do one right there. So that way it's not as covered up. Awesome, awesome sauce. Love that. Okay, muy bien. Okay, so one of the things too that I really love makes that helps when you use the set that isn't as precise. I forgot the last piece. I almost forgot what I was doing. Okay, so the last one was. I'm so excited. I thought I was done. I forgot this is the gray granite. I'm actually using, I said 4 colors, didn't I? So I haven't used the gray granite as much as I should. It's one of the new colors. So I'm going to use this one that looks kind of like a branch. So I'm going to take this one off. I did clean it, didn't I? I totally did. Okay. Set that back down. I have to put these right away. Like, I try to put the stuff back right away. And look, I put it on the wrong one. Because, I actually lost one of my stamps. Actually, I lost two of them. I found one of them stuck to my, my pack of foil. But, I found one of them, but I still am missing another one. And so I've been trying to be much better at putting them right away back. Okay, so I'm using the gray granite with this branchy, with the branch, to add just a little bit in here. Just a little bit of interest. Kind of fills it out. Just like that. Maybe not a ton, but just a little bit of dark. And it brings it out just a little bit. Okay, so now we're done with that stamping. Okay, so like I was saying before I remembered what I was doing, one of the awesome parts of using this set, and when you're using, especially when you're using a set where you're trying to do texture with your stamps, that's one of the reasons why the Subtles Dynamic Impressions folder, I think it's Dynamic Texture Impressions folder. Anyway, the Subtle is my favorite. It's my favorite. Can you guys see? Oh, I just love it. We used to have a textured cardstock, and it was very similar to this. So anyway, we're going to do this, and I'm actually going to pull my Big Shot over, and I have my magnetic platform. Okay, and so for this, because it's a fat one, you just need your regular platform. I usually don't do this on camera, but I'm going to try this time, because I like to work in this tiny space. But I moved it over here. Ooh, and you need one plate. So because it's fat, you just need one plate. I was trying to put it through without a plate. Okay. So I'm just going to run it through my plate. Oh, I didn't. I do it. Okay. So it's a little bit, but I wanted a little bit more, and the other day I did it twice through. This is what happens when you try to do it online for the first time. So this is the first time I've used my Big Shot on camera. So I'm a little nervous, but not too bad. Okay, there we go. So let me run it one more time. Make sure you get it all nice in there right. And voila! Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to move it out of the way. I am going to get out because I'm going to show you guys how to use it for the framelit as well. Oh, hi, Karen! I hope you're doing better. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are feeling better. Okay, so now that I've got it, and it gives it just this little bit of a texture. You see how pretty the texture is? I just love that. Okay, so there's my card base. Alright, so let me go ahead and glue this down. So now that we have that, I can sit back down and get my eraser. Looks like I got a little bit of something right there. I don't know what that is. Okay, that's fine. We'll hide it with a jewel later. There are no mistakes, just embellishing opportunities. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to just use my adhesive glue and glue down onto my Highland Heather. And I like the glue, the mono. I've really started to love the Tombow mono adhesive because multi-purpose glue, because it gives you just a little bit of wiggle room, especially if you use a little bit, you know, if you're not too, and do it on the inside where you have a little bit too much glue, because if you put it on the outside it spooges. But if you make it too thin, it doesn't want to have any kind of give. But just a little bit gives you just a little bit of wiggle room, which is super nice. Okay, so now I'm going to put it onto my Very Vanilla, layer it onto my Very Vanilla cardstock base, just like that. I just love how the Subtles just makes it so pretty. Not by a lot. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got the main part. Now we're going to work on our label. Okay, our sentiment. All right, let me put this back away. Okay, so in this set, you can see it comes with this lovely "Fill the Season with Happiness," which is fantastic for the holidays. But I wanted to use the same sentiment for birthday, so I'm going to need my. I wasn't using it for. I have this lovely pad on here that gives me a little bit of extra, but for this I want to definitely do. Okay, so I'm going to use the garden green because it's a nice dark color. Oh, actually, I'm not going to use it with the ink pad. I almost forgot what I was doing. I am going to actually use my marker, and I love the markers. You can't use your blends, but with the markers you can go your Stampin' Write markers directly onto the rubber, so, or the photopolymer. So I'm actually just coloring in the "Fill with Happiness." So I can use this without it saying "the season." Isn't that exciting? So you can do this if you have the markers. You can do these with any of your stamps, which is pretty awesome. And it helps you make your sentiments go longer, so you can match. And we have this new one I'm going to show you that is in the new Occasions catalog that I'm going to actually use. So when you do that, always make sure you huff on it, and you get a nice image. Oops, I got a little bit. I didn't, but I think the birthday is going to cover it. Let me see. I'll turn it over and try it one more time. You rinse this off. With my chamois, all nice and clean. Then I try it again. So that is the thing, you have to be careful when you do use your, when you use the markers, that you don't lose a halo. You don't want it to touch. Be careful not to touch. And if you touch, you just clean it off. Let's see. Luckily, cardstock has two sides, especially when you're not using the blends. You can totally just flip it over. Although I brought extra pieces just in case I mess this part up. And you huff on it. Does that look pretty good? You can really see it when you turn it over. So make sure when you turn it over, yep, it doesn't look like anything is on the seasons. My happies look pretty good. Okay, so then I'm going to just set it down. Put a nice... Muy bien! Okay, so now I'll clean that off. Awesome sauce. Okay, so I'm actually going to, I'll do that when I finish that in a second. And I'm going to take my, another piece of scrap, and I'm going to get my Your Birthday. So, one of the new sets that's in, and it's a huge set, that's in the new Celebrations catalog, Occasions Celebrations. The Occasions 2019 catalog is this Well Said set, and it actually has a set of framelits that go with it. It's fantastic. But look how huge it is. It's 51 stamps, which is insane. But it's the new cling stamps, which is pretty awesome. So I actually am going to use the birthday from this, and then I'm going to actually use this one, May the rest of your lives be the best of your lives, because it has two yours. So I'm just going to stamp it, and I'm going to use my paper snips to cut it out. Okay, so first I'm going to do the birthday, and I'm going to do my birthday in Highland Heather. And like I said, these are the cling stamps, so I have my stickers on, which I should never used to have my stickers on at all, ever. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp the birthday. Normal. Get that cleaned. And then I'm going to stamp remember you have to pull, don't pull directly off, you need to peel it softly. So peel it softly off the edge. Mount this on my littler block. And this one I'm going to use the garden green. I am just going to stamp it Yep, both of those are good. The reason why I chose to use this one because I like yours little, and if I mess up cutting one, there's one right above it. So it's like you stamp two just in case. Okay, so then you're going to use your paper snips, which I absolutely love. I actually clean mine because I always get them gooey. So make sure you clean your scissors so you get so there's no adhesive residue on your snips, so you can cut really nice and clean. So there's our birthday. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm going to do the same thing with your. I'm going to go ahead and cut that all the way off so I don't accidentally cut it in case I mess this one up. There's another your there. There we go. I guess a little bit bigger so that I can clip it good. Get that out of the way. And then snip. There you go. So there's our your. So it's really tiny, but it works really lovely. Okay, so on this one, as you can tell, I actually put the your down with glue, and then I'm going to pop up the birthday. Okay, but where are we going to put that birthday? On our label. So where did I set that aside? And I absolutely love the stitch label framelits. Like, I think I use this the most because I just adore this framelit. It's like my favorite. I use it for everything. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it like this. So the reason why I cut these first, so I can kind of see how they're going to fit in here. So I kind of have an idea where I want to cut this out. So I kind of want the happiness to be down here, so that the little things in the middle of the fill and the happiness. That way I kind of know where I want it to go. Okay, so let's set those down over here. They're not in the way. Okay, and then I'm going to bring my Big Shot back. Oh, hi, Christy. Okay, so let's move those out of the way. So yeah, I'm going to attempt again to use my Big Shot. Isn't that exciting? On camera, which I never do. Okay, so to make this, you need your magnetic plate, and you need your one of the clear plates, and then you need to cut your. Where I said I wanted it to be kind of like that. Like that, and then you take your other plate on top, and these were brand new, but look, I've used it so much I've started to bow it just a bit. Oh, Chrissy, you're in Australia. Awesome. Well, Happy New Year. It's already New Year there. Okay, so here we go. I think you can also use I always go around. I'm gonna do it twice, only because I'm afraid it won't pop out. Everyone here watching, okay. Oh, yep, looks good. So you can always tell if it's gonna cut out before you try to pop it out. See how you can see all the lines? So it looks good. All right, awesome. So I'm gonna move this out of the way, and then that was the other one. I just turned it over. Okay, pop it out. If there's any little extras, I have my little piercing tool to pop out the rest. I just absolutely love this one. It's like my favorite. Okay, it's my go-to. I use it all the time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put these on, and then I'll pop it up. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of the glue on the your. Just a little bit of glue because I went a little haywire on the other tie on the glue. Okay, on the your. Oops, and then I touched it and all went away. Okay, there we go. I have some cute tweezers, but I never use the tweezers. Okay. Now I love the mixed fonts. Like, so I really enjoy doing it like this because I love mixed fonts. A lot of the sentiments I use actually have the bold and then the cursive. Okay, and then on this, I'm going to go on the birthday. I'm going to use two little mini dimensionals. So if you were really good and wanted to use your Stamparatus, you could always do this all in one sheet. But I really like how the pop-up looks. So with your birthday, and I kind of like it a little bit off center. Yeah, just like that. Muy bien. Okay, and then we need, so I use the mini dimensionals underneath here to make the sentiment pop, but I'm going to use the bigger ones for to adhere it to the card front. Definitely use this one that I've already took the sticky off of. Okay, let's go ahead and just put one in the middle just to give it some lovely height and get these. Nice. So the ones that you buy that are the package that comes from Stampin' Up, I find that their little papers come off so much easier than the ones from that come from the Paper Pumpkin. Although I love them and I use them, I usually need to use my Pick a Tool or my paper piercer to get them off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the front of my card. Ooh, 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 look, I didn't even see that one piece. I have a piece still there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to adhere this to the front of my card, just like that. Muy bien. Okay. Okay, awesome sauce. So it definitely needs more sparkle. So one of the things that I think is really pretty are these new Gingham Gallant adhesive backed sequins, and these are going to be in the New Occasions catalog as well. Look, are they pretty? Like Highland Heather. Okay, so in this one, I found that using these sequins, really, the Pick a Tool comes so in handy. So, because they just come right off. So much easier to try to place them on here. Around a little. Try to get them positioned right, just right. These are so pretty, aren't they? I just love them. So nice. Okay, let's see. I put them on here, kind of like. I almost need to bring this other one up a little bit, don't I? Let's see. I want to get them in a good spot. Well, that looks good. Like that. And push them down with your finger. Okay, and then I, of course, it always needs more sparkle. So I'm going to get my clear Wink of Stella brush, which I absolutely love, and I'm just going to add a little bit to the purple because, you know, Wink of Stella is awesome. You need lots of sparkle. Lots and lots of sparkle. And we'll add a little bit to these little dots. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. I love Wink of Stella. I don't know if I've created a card recently. I guess I did make a guy card, because otherwise I just want to, although I think guys cards can have more sparkle too, but I think I made like a winter scene one that didn't have as many sparkles, but I just love to add the sparkles. There we go. Did I get all of them? I did. You guys, can you see the shine from that? Oh, muy bien. There you go. So you can use when you don't forget that you can always cut up your sentiments so that you can kind of Frankenstein them together to make a really pretty card. See how pretty that is? I just absolutely love it. Although it looks like I have a little piece of the glitter. This is the hole from the inside. Isn't that cute? Well, it's a little tiny. Alright, muy bien. Alright, so that's our card today. Aren't they pretty? Oh, so these will be available The sequences will be available at January 3rd when the new Celebrations catalog and Occasions catalog comes out. Remember, with Celebrations, every $50 you can get a free set, or $100 there's 2 different sets that you can get. One's a gorgeous lily set, a sympathy set, and a framelit set that goes with, like, I think it's tea together. So that's pretty awesome. But anyway, isn't that pretty? So that you can use your, don't forget, you can use your Christmas sets. And I set it down. Here it is. Your Peaceful Noel. You can use your Christmas sets and repurpose them, because foliage, especially these, are great for like wreaths, make great foliage, and that's just springy and beautiful for all year round. So don't forget to use that, and of course you always add a little wink of Stella. Isn't that pretty? And just using when you do your foliage and use one of the embossing folders, it really adds it, gives it even more texture, which is always awesome. So anyway, so here's this. I hope you guys had a great, enjoy the card, and you guys have a great New Year's Eve, and safe New Year's Eve. And then if you want this set, the Peaceful Noel, if you haven't gotten it yet and you're interested in getting it, you only have till January 2nd to get these, and there's still awesome stuff on clearance. So make sure you get over there, and if you liked my video, give it a like, and I will see you guys next time next week. Well, actually at 1:30 next week. So you guys take care, and Happy New Year. Bye.